Ready for the sound?
Now that I have the laptop, it'll be much easier. I can actually listen to it.
Huh?
Now that I got the laptop, I can actually listen to it
Oh,
instead of
okay.
having to just like text friends like what it sound like.
Yeah. I think I sound good, but I want you to hear me.
Could we have everybody off the court, please? Off the court. Off the court, please. Thank you. Good evening, Scout fans, and welcome to senior night for the Highland Park High School Varsity Men's Basketball Class of 2026. Tonight we celebrate and honor our graduating seniors and their families. Many of these Scouts have been playing together since elementary school. These players have grown up together on the court, created an exceptional teamwork atmosphere, and built lasting friendships. And now, we'd like to introduce our seniors, all extraordinary young men with unique talents and contributions to this great program. Up first, Cannon Wyatt wears number 1 and is the son of Matt and Tiffany Wyatt. He is the proud big brother to sister Tatum and Eden. A 3-year varsity member, Cannon serves as one of the team captains this season. Last year, he was named Offensive MVP. Cannon fell in love with basketball in first grade and hasn't looked back since. His leadership was evident early on when he helped lead his 4th grade YMCA team to a championship, sealing the win by sinking 2 clutch free throws with seconds left on the clock alongside teammate Charlton Bradford. In his free time, Cannon enjoys putting in extra hours on the court, lifting weights and playing golf. He also never misses a chance to make trips to Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, and Sonic. Cannon will graduate in the top 5% of his class. He will attend Cal Poly next year, where he will play basketball and major in business. Cannon Wyatt. Up next, we have Cade Kaplan, who wears number 2. Cade is the son of Wendy and Justin Kaplan. Sister is Jordan Kaplan. Cade has spent his entire childhood playing basketball and has loved competing alongside friends for all these many years. When not shooting hoops, Cade enjoys golf, watching all types of sports, and spending time with friends. Cade's journey is still undecided on college, but we look forward to what the future entails and continue to celebrate all of his accomplishments until now and beyond. Cade Kaplan.
You are looking at Senior Night on Game On Sports Network right here at Highland Park High School, where the Scots are celebrating all of their seniors on the basketball team. My name is Matthew Bryce. We say welcome back to Game On Sports Network. We will return in just a moment.
Spencer is a 2-year varsity letterman on the basketball team and a cornerstone scholar athlete. He received District 12-5A Academic All-District in 2025. Spencer is a member of the National Honor Society and an AP Scholar with distinction. Spencer's favorite thing to do are play golf, eat ribs, and watch college hoops. He plans to study business in college and is currently undecided. Next up, Will Saunders wears number 4 and is the son of Laura Saunders and Bill Saunders, and stepmom Jenna. He is also the little brother to HPHS alum Molly, currently at Auburn University. Will is a 3-year varsity starter and a 2-year varsity captain for the Scots. Will is a member of the National Honor Society, an AP Scholar with distinction, and a Cornerstone Scholar athlete, and has been recognized as second team All-District and an academic All-District athlete. Will has been highly involved in his Bible study group since 6th grade, and he loves catching all football and basketball games with friends. Will has committed to play basketball at Washington and Lee University and plans to major in finance. Up next, Conrad Noble. He wears number 5 and is the son of Meredith and Ted Noble. Conrad also plays on the lacrosse team and won the D1 State Lacrosse Championship last year. Conrad is a 4-year member of the Young Men's Service League, where he spends most of his time at Voice of Hope teaching kids how to play lacrosse. His favorite experience has been supporting athletes at the Buddy Bowl these last 2 years. He has represented Highland Park at Texas Boys State and earned awards such as AP Scholar with Distinction, NHS, English NHS, Rho Kappa NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Cornerstone Athlete Award. Conrad will be in the Plan 2 honors program at the University of Texas next year. Next up, Charlton Bradford. Wears number 11. He is the son of Stephen and Katrina Bradford and is the younger brother of Harrison Bradford. Last year, he served as captain of the HP JV Gold team and was recognized as the season MVP. Charlton is a Cornerstone Scholar athlete, the leadership officer of National Honor Society, vice president of the National Computer Science Honor Society, a member of Mu Alpha Theta, and an AP Scholar with distinction. He serves as vice president of Club 72 and vice president of True Grit. He has completed over 200 hours of community service in high school, including his Eagle Scout project benefiting Voice of Hope, the planning committee for the Buddy Bowl, and 4 years with Young Men's Service League. His service earned him the U.S. Presidential Gold Service Award and the HPHS Bronze Scots Service Award. He also has a passion for hurdling and is the team captain for the Varsity HPHS track team. Last year, he earned DFW All-City Honors in track and hopes to qualify for state this year. He loves music, traveling, golf, and hanging out with friends. He is excited to attend Texas A&M in the fall, where he has been accepted in the prestigious Business Honors Program in the May School of Business. Next up, Anderson Hopker, number 20, is the son of Christina and John Hopker. He is also the youngest brother to 2 sisters, Ryan and Reagan. Anderson is a 2-year varsity letterman, plays guard, and is the captain this year. Anderson is a member of the National Honor Society and enjoys volunteering at Feed My Starving Children. In his spare time, Anderson enjoys watching all sports and hanging out with friends. Anderson is undecided on where he will attend college next year. And finally, we have Tyler Ting, wearing number 0 tonight. Tyler grew up in New York City before moving to Florida and eventually relocating to Highland Park with his dad, Eddie Ting, stepmom, Hung Lee Nguyen, and stepbrother and sister. Tyler has proudly served as the manager of the Highland Park basketball team all 4 years of high school. When he is not working out and staying on top of his health, he likes to travel and explore new places. He especially loves being near the water and taking advantage of all the water sports. Tyler looks forward to pursuing his passion for entrepreneurship in the future. It has been a terrific year for these young men, with more to come as the Scouts continue their run towards the district championship. As the regular season winds down, we would like to thank our parents, family members, friends, students, and all of our fans for their support this season. We would also like to thank Coach Peeler, Coach Snowden, and Coach Reed for their leadership mentoring, and encouragement. Let's all give a big round of applause for these amazing seniors. Let's go Scots.
And welcome back to Game On Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating senior night here at Highland Park High School. All of the seniors on the basketball team for the Scots were recognized this evening. And we say hello once again. My name is Matthew Bryce. I will have your play-by-play in your color as the Scots host the Carrollton R.L. Turner Lions. Scots had a bit of a rough night the last time y'all saw us against Frisco Lone Star, but to no avail, they are still 6-1 in district play, and they look to get back on track tonight. Still in first place as well, sole possession, as they get ready to do battle with R.L. Turner. They're going to get a few more jump shots here on in warm-ups before the first tip, and then we'll come with your starting lineups for both the Scots of Highland Park and the Lions of R.L. Turner. We will return here at Game On Sports Network in just one moment.
Mr. Matthew.
How's it going, Fred?
All right, where's my iPad? Did you get that changed? Color? Perfect. Awesome. All right, we're live. Perfect. Okay.
We did our sound check.
All right, did you? Okay, I want to check it.
Okay.
We're going to check it right now. Just to make sure. Okay. Game on. Live. Okay. All right. Go ahead and put it on and just do a testing 1, 2, and then just kind of talk a little bit.
Testing, testing, 1, 2. We are back again here at Game On Sports Network. This time for a sound check. It's a mandatory sound check. We still have about 7 minutes and 30 seconds before tip-off as the Scots take their final pregame reps and warm-ups before they do battle with R.L. Turner of Carrollton. You see the captains for both basketball squads. They meet at midcourt with the reps. That's Big Will Saunders and Cannon Wyatt of Highland Park. We will be back in about 6 minutes for the national anthem. got something to do for work. Yeah, you're right about that. I need to move down just a little. And welcome back to Game On Sports Network as the Highland Park Scots get ready to host the Carrollton R.L. Turner Lions on senior night. Game would have normally been on Tuesday, but as you all know, the DFW got blanketed with a little bit of ice, so that puts things back a little bit. Hello, world. Again, my name is Matthew Bryce. I have your play-by-play and your color. And coming up right now before tip-off and the starting lineups, we have our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Highland Park High School for tonight's matchup between the R.L. Turner Lions and the Highland Park Scots. We ask that you stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Highland Park Senior President of Park Version, Caroline Etheridge.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Caroline Etheridge with the national anthem. Great job, Caroline. And now, the starting lineups from both R.L. Turner and then your Highland Park Scots.
And now for the lineup for the R.L. Turner Lions. Number 33, Matthew Stone. Number 24, Tommy McGregor. Number 12, Arnav La Jolla. Number 5, Jaden Armino. And number 1, Austin Castro.
Highland Park Supreme Court is officially in session.
All right, Scott fans, get on your feet, put your hands together as we announce the starting lineups for your Highland Park Scots. Number 11, senior 6'3" guard, Charlton Bradford. Number 4, senior captain, 6'7" forward, Will Saunders. Number 3, senior, 6'3" forward, Spencer Amundsen. Number 2, senior, 6-foot guard, Cade Kaplan. And number 1, captain, senior, 6-foot guard, Cannon Wyatt. Head coach, Coach David Peeler.
And that is your starting lineups. We review for R.L. Turner. We got Austin Castro, Jaden Armijo, Matthew Stone, Arlen Lohia, Trey McGregor. And for Highland Park, they're going with an all-senior lineup of Spencer Amundsen. Welcome back from the flu, Spencer. Charlton Bradford, Cannon Wyatt, Cade Kaplan, and Big Will Saunders. And Amundsen anxious to get back on the court after missing last Friday's game, as he'll get the start here on senior night. Him and Bradford always bringing that top-notch energy off the bench. And tonight they bring it from the starting lineup. Matthew Stone, he's going to tip it off of Big Will. Big Will wins it. Amundsen, control, gets it over to Wyatt. And Wyatt gets it across. Getting it to Big Will as he cuts to the basket. Go back out to Amundsen and swing it around to Bradford. And back to Wyatt, and Cade Kaplan now with it. Highland Park not rushing to get a good shot. They're going to work until they do get a good shot. And Charlton Bradford, he's going to pull the trigger on that one, and you know what he does when he gets it. 3 points in.
Charlton Bradford.
And Bradford headed to Texas A&M. And here comes Matthew Stone with 3 of his own, but nothing doing, rebounded by Bradford. And Cannon Wyatt bringing it up to Kaplan. Kaplan crossing over straight to the basket. Cannot finish. Stone the rebound. Lions bringing it back up the court. Castro with it. Getting it back to Armijo. Guarded by Saunders. Armijo is going to take the shot off the baseline. And Cade Kaplan comes down with it. Is going to bring it up the court as they slow it down. Cannon Wyatt, long range from the tollway, nothing doing, out. And that's going to go over to R.L. Turner. And Wyatt, very confident shooting that three-point shot. He's done a great job throughout the year shooting it. I'm sure Coach Peeler has no problem with that. And R.L. Turner beating the press. But Highland Park still turning it up on defense. That's a three-point out of the corner. Arlen Lohia. We got a 3-all tie. 6:35 to go and ticking here in the first quarter between Highland Park and R.L. Turner. And Saunders with it. And Bradford over to Cannon Wyatt. And Bradford looked to give him a screen, but Wyatt didn't need it. Going to go to Big Will. Big Will back to Wyatt. And R.L. Turner doing a good job of rotating on defense, but Spencer Amundsen, top of the key, three-pointer. And Amundsen providing 3 more as Highland Park up 6-3, and Castro with the mid-range. Austin Castro bringing R.L. Turner to within 6-5. And the Lions so far winless in district. But that doesn't mean they're not going to come out and play hard. Big Will cutting to the basket up the baseline. Strong finish. His first 2 of the night. 8-5. Highland Park. And a very fast pace right now. And a 3-point out of the corner from R.L. Turner. Can't get that one to go. And Cannon Wyatt with it. Getting it over to Amundsen. Spot up 3-pointer. Nothing doing. Rebounded. Armijo. And he brings it up in a hurry, gets it across, and getting it in to Trey McGregor. Nothing doing with that one. Amundsen with it. He's going to come back. And the Scots looking to extend their lead. Cannon Wyatt gets into the paint. And the Scots said, let's slow it down. Set up the offense. Cannon Wyatt. That was Cannon Wyatt with the 3-point attempt. And Austin Castro bringing down the rebound. And the Lions coming with some energy early. Highland Park with an 8-5 lead. Trey McGregor, corner 3. And look at Charlton Bradford, skying high for that rebound, getting it up to Big Will. And Kay Kaplan, with the hesitation, pulls it back down, gets it over to Saunders. Saunders getting into the paint, muscles his way to the basket. Big Wheels got 4 early.
2 points for number 4, Will Saunders.
And Highland Park up 10-5 in this first period. And Trey McGregor going to pull that one. Can't get that one to go. Charlton Bradford, another rebound, gets it out to Cannonball. Cannonball slows it down, but he's going to lay it up. Yes, sir. Cannon wide with 2. Got a timeout on the floor for R.L. Turner. And the Scots leading 10-5 as we see some good transition basketball early from Highland Park. R.L. Turner doing a good job of keeping pace so far, but the Scots leading by 7 early as the clock stops at 4:06. Looks like to be a 30-second timeout. Coach from R.L. Turner huddling his guys up and telling them, hey, you got some opportunities, make it count. Peeler, I'm pretty sure he's telling the Scots, hey, don't take these guys lightly. Let's get back on track. Let's get back in the winning column. Let's get back to business, which is Highland Park basketball. Out of the timeout, we go at 4:06 and inbounds as the Lions bring it up. Arnon Lohia, he's got 3 points early, and he got a substitution. Troy Trejo in the game now for R.L. Turner. And Cannon wide, transition, draws the foul, and he's going to shoot 2. And Cannon Wyatt, he's gotten behind R.L. Turner's defense twice now. Cannot get that one to fall. Conrad Noble's going to sub in, as is Chris Martinez Jr. Amundsen and Bradford going to take a seat. Cannon Wyatt came out senior night with mom Tiffany and dad Matt. I know Matt and Tiffany are very proud of him as he finishes off his illustrious Highland Park career. But still plenty of basketball left. Matthew Stone, a long three-pointer that time. 13-8, Highland Park leading. And the Scots looking to stay in front. Cade Kaplan's going to pull that one. Three-pointer, Cade Kaplan.
In the corner for 3, number 2, Cade Kaplan.
Scots lead up to 8. 16-8. That is the count. And Austin Castro, he's going to draw a foul. Looks like they got Conrad Noble for a push. And Chris Martinez Jr. with those quick hands, but when he took possession of it, his foot was out of bounds. Possession is going to go back to R.L. Turner. And Martinez doing what he does early, which is keep his hands busy. What he doesn't have in height, he makes up for it. Look at Conrad Noble. Conrad Noble said, welcome to the block party. Conrad, another senior on this Highland Park team. Big Wheel coming down with the rebound. Scott's running. Look at Cannonball running in the paint. The runner, that one's good. 5 points for Cannon Wyatt in this first quarter. And the Scots lead by 10 now. R.L. Turner beating the press. They got a 2-on-1. Austin Castro cannot get that to go. Matthew Stone, the rebound, puts it back up. Got 5 points from Stone. Lions to within 8, 18-10, Highland Park lead. And Conrad Noble getting it over to Martinez. Martinez straight to the basket, the finger roll. 2 points for Chris Martinez Jr. And the Scots back up by 10 points. And the Lions, Martinez still number 2. They say, no, sir, that's a foul. And Martinez providing great hustle backside defense, but it's going to retain R.L. Turner's way. Sophomore Drew Fisher in the game for the Scots. he subs in for Will Saunders. And R.L. Turner taking it out. They get it in quick. And Highland Park manning up across the board. No zone. But good ball movement by R.L. Turner. Austin Castro cutting to the basket. Getting 2 more for the Lions. He's got 4. As Highland Park's lead back down to 8. And Cannon Wide thought about pulling a 3. Pulls it down. Gets to the baseline. Nothing doing on that one. R.L. Turner getting out and running. That's Jaden Armijo. Highland Park getting back on defense, but Armijo with a good move. Cannot finish because good defense from Conrad Noble. Drew Fisher with the rebound. Martinez straight to the basket in a hurry. Chris Martinez laying it up. He's got 4 quick points. We approach the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter. Highland Park leading 22-12. And they continue to man up, but they rotate on defense. Drew Fisher and Conrad Noble with the good defense in the paint. And they say Jaden Armijo was hanging out in the paint too long. 3-second violation, possession, Highland Park. You see Chris Martinez bringing it up. He gets a screen. And Cade Kaplan was rotating to the basket, but there's Drew Fisher. But Cannon Wide and 1 says, you're going to give me the body. Well, give me 2 points as well. And then I'm going to go and knock down this free throw for a 3-point finish. As he has got 7 points here on senior night. Stretching that lead up to 12 points again. And the free throw is good. Yes, that is a 3-point play. Nobody moved as the free throw went up. And Highland Park up 25-12 now. Steal, Conrad Noble, Cannon Wide, cannonball run, and he rises for a high-flying layup. He's got 10 in the first quarter. And Highland Park up big, and there's another steal. Conrad Noble forcing that one, Cannon Wide with that one. Cade Kaplan straight down the lane. Main Street, Cade Kaplan. 5 points for Kaplan. And end of the first period, Austin Castro throws it up. Cannot get it to go, and that's how the first quarter ends. Highland Park, 29. R.L. Turner, 12. We go down. Our leading scorers for R.L. Turner, Matthew Stone with 5. Arnon Lohia with 3. 4 from Austin Castro. From your Highland Park Scots, Cannon Wide, he's got 10 in the first quarter. Cade Kaplan's got 5. 4 from Will Saunders. 4 from Chris Martinez Jr. 3 from Spencer Amundsen. And 3 from Charlton Bradford. And both teams huddled up, getting ready for the second quarter. And Coach Peeler, by my count, he has right now 491 wins at Highland Park alone. He has 676 overall in his 35-year coaching career, in his 31st year as a head coach. 9 more will get him 500 at Highland Park alone. Got 10 district titles. He's in the driver's seat for 11. But the Scots have to keep the accelerator on the floor for that to happen. Second quarter starting. R.L. Turner with possession. Cannon Wide, Chris Martinez Jr., Drew Fisher, Cade Kaplan, and Conrad Noble. Those are your 5 Scots on the floor to start this second quarter. Austin Castro cutting to the basket, but Drew Fisher forcing the pass back outside. Matthew Stone can't get the three-pointer to go, and Cannon Wide comes down with the rebound. Gets it over to Martinez. Back to Cade Kaplan. Three-pointer up. Yes, indeed, Cade Kaplan. He's got 8. 32-12. Highland Park leading. And the Lions playing hard, but the Scots just have them outgunned. Good ball movement from the Lions, though, and Jaden Armijo with his first 2 points. And Cannon Wide once again getting behind that Lion defense. Another layup. Cannon Wide, 12 points. to lead the Scots here in the first half. And there's a three from Austin Castro. High arcing three-pointer. Austin Castro. He's got 7 points for R.L. Turner. Scots lead back down to 17 as we get below the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Cannon wide, long range from the tollway, nothing doing. Rebounded, Drew Fisher throws it in, but throws it in to Jaden Armijo. And down the lane for a fast break. Had an opportunity for a fast break layup was R.L. Turner. Ball on the floor. R.L. Turner calls timeout. They're going to retain possession. That was Arnon Lohia. He got down the court in a hurry in transition. But the Scots able to get back. And now we got a timeout on the floor. This is a 30-second timeout for R.L. Turner. And the Scots, as stated earlier, looking to get back on track. Get back into the win column. Get to 7-1 in district. 16-9 overall. They are tied atop the district standings with Frisco Reedy. Both teams at 6-1. But right now, Highland Park has the tiebreaker so far because they defeated Reedy just recently here. And we are down the home stretch of district play.
Checking into the game for the Scots. Number 14, Zach Jackson.
Junior Zach Jackson. Junior Graham Goodwin also in the game. Charlton Bradford back in. Matthew Stone with the three-pointer for R.L. Turner. Oh, they're saying two. It's 34-19. Excuse me. And look at Drew Fisher working hard. Cannot finish that one, but he's going to go to the free throw line. He's going to shoot two. And Highland Park, while shooting the three very, very well, doing what they normally do and getting into the paint and getting to the basket. And Drew Fisher, the sophomore, can't get the first one to drop. He's going to work on that second one.
At the line for the Scots, number 21, Drew Fisher.
Fisher, a big fan of Batman. Batman Begins is his favorite movie. Favorite song, Life Goes On by Lil Baby. And the sophomore gets that second free throw to fall. And Highland Park now leading 35-19. Lions get it up the court. Trey McGregor cannot control the pass. He was looking to get a three-pointer off before he got both hands on the ball. Possession Highland Park. Will Saunders going to sub back in. Drew Fisher going to take a seat. And Graham Goodwin still on the court with Saunders. They got the two big men line up going in the front court. Zach Jackson, corner three. Zach Jackson
3 points by number 14, Zach.
with his first three of the night on his first shot of the night. How about that? 38-19, Highland Park leading. And the Lions get it up the court. Will Saunders providing that backside help on the defense. Goes back to man defense. Guarding Austin Castro. Trey McGregor being guarded by Chris Martinez. Martinez forcing a steal. Will Saunders getting it to Jackson. Jackson lays it up. Jackson and one. Let's go to the free throw line and get you one more. Zach Jackson, 2 shots, 2 baskets, 5 points.
Number 14, Zach Jackson.
And the junior guard. Grandmother Janie is watching from Flower Mound. And Grandma Janie sees Zach complete the three-point play. He's got 6. We're all here in the second quarter. And Highland Park lead up to 41-19. And then that layup is good. Caden Walker off the bench for R.L. Turner. 41-21, the Highland Park lead. And Big Will getting it in the corner. Looks like he thought about the three. He puts it on the floor. Gets it back out to Charlton Bradford. And Zach Jackson back with it. He's going to pull that three-pointer. Nothing doing on that one. Rebounded by Stone. And R.L. Turner looking to get this one below 20 points. And they hurry and get it across midcourt. And you got Troy Trejo in the game for R.L. Turner and Chris Martinez Jr. with another steal. Martinez draws the foul. He's going to shoot 2. And Martinez, aggressive as always and fearless as always, taking it right at 3 guys and forcing them to play defense, and he forces them to foul him. Chris getting that first free throw to go. He's got 5 early. Spencer Robinson going to sub in for Graham Goodwin. And Martinez' favorite vacation spot is Cabo. I got to give it to you. I haven't even been to Cabo yet. I'll get there one day. Chris Martinez getting both free throws to go. 6 points for Martinez. And another steal, Martinez. Martinez finished at the basket, a finger roll, 8 points. And Highland Park lead back up to 24, another turnover. Possession, Scots, 3:57. That's what their clock stops. And we are back to action. Chris Martinez, I'll say again, he has to be in consideration for Defensive Player of the Year in the district. Zach Jackson, 8 points. And Jackson coming out balling. Spencer Amundsen the steal. Chris Martinez the dish. Charlton Bradford the finish. Bradford, 5 points for the Scots. Timeout on the floor. 3:30 to go before halftime. And Highland Park's lead back up to 49-21. And that is a full timeout from R.L. Turner. And Coach Peeler, he doesn't care if the Scots are up 28. He still has that clipboard out, and he still has the Scots huddled up. And they're talking about it. And Coach Snowden on his feet as well, giving Conrad Noble some pointers on the side here. And Peeler letting the guys know, hey, home stretch, we're going to finish strong. We're going to keep playing aggressive. And we're going to go get us a district title. But for now, one game at a time. Let's take care of business here against R.L. Turner. And R.L. Turner, I will say this, the record may not indicate it, but they are well coached. One thing I pay attention to in a blowout, I pay attention to the body language of players. And during that defensive huddle, every single R.L. Turner player, they were locked in, heads up, eyes and ears open, listening to coach. You tip your hat to him. And out of the timeout, almost another steal, turnover force. Matthew Stone, the 3, nothing doing. Charlton Bradford tips it out, but Troy Trejo is going to put up a 3 for R.L. Turner. He's going to get that one to go. The Lions are shooting the 3 well. Scots leading 49-24 as we approach the 3-minute mark before halftime. Charlton Bradford, corner 3, cannot get the roll on that one. And they're going to get Will Saunders for a foul on that one. Possession going to go back to the Lions. Yeah, Stone and Saunders, they got tangled up under the basket fighting for a rebound. Lions get it in. They only have about 8 seconds to get it across. Defense from Cannon Wyatt, almost forcing another turnover, but we got another foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Will Saunders for a push on that one. But the Lions retaining possession, 2:47 to go before halftime. Lions trying to get it in. Austin Castro with it. He's going to lay it up. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. They're going to get Charlton Bradford on that one. As Austin Castro is going to go and shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Castro's got 7 points so far. Can't get that one to go as he sits at 7 points. Castro and Matthew Stone leading the way for the Lions, 7 points apiece. And Castro can't get that one to go either. The student section from from Highland Park came alive that time at the free throw line. And look at Will Saunders with 2 more. He's got 6. And Austin Castro gets it across. Some good defense played by the Scots. Look at Cannon Wide on the run. Cannonball. 14 points for Cannon Wide in the first half. And the Scots continuing to keep that pressure up defensively as their lead is back up by 29, and there is Cannon Wide again. And the nice dish to Charlton Bradford, the no-look pass to Bradford. Bradford's got 7 points. I think Cannon Wide has been watching a little bit of And One mixtape. If you're around my age, you know what I'm talking about with the professor. Half man, half amazing. And that three-pointer will not count because they get Matthew Stone for an offensive foul. Moving screen. Conrad Noble subbing in for Will Saunders. And yes, the And One mixtape tour. A really big deal about 24 years ago. Some of the best ball handlers in the world. Charlton Bradford, corner 3. Charlton Bradford, money in the bank. He's got 10 in the first half. And the Lions trailing by 34, and that one's going to count.
3-point basket made by number 33.
Matthew Stone, the three-pointer, he gets it to go. And Matthew Stone, 10 points here in the first half. He led R.L. Turner with 8 the last time these two met. Cannot get the free throw to go. Highland Park lead remains at 31. 58-27. 1:10 to go and ticking here before halftime. And Cade Kaplan getting it over to Bradford. Bradford pulling the trigger. Charlton Bradford, 13 first half points for the senior. Gig 'em. And R.L. Turner coming back. That one not going. Conrad Noble to rebound. Working hard on the boards like he always does. Look at Cannonball. Gets it out to Conrad Noble. The 3, nothing doing. Rebounded by Jaden Armijo. 61-27, Highland Park leading. As we approach the 30-second mark here in the second quarter. Austin Castro can't get that one to go. Matthew Stone the rebound. Cannon Wyatt almost coming up with a steal. I thought he had a steal in another fast break. But I jumped the gun on that one. Austin Castro with 2 more points for R.L. Turner. 9 points for Castro. 61-29. 10 seconds to go before halftime. Cade Kaplan with it. Over the Cannonball. Puts it on the floor. R.L. Turner coming up with a steal. Caden Walker puts up a 3 from half court. Cannot get it to go. That's how the first half is going to end. Highland Park with 61 first half points as they lead R.L. Turner 61-29. We go down our list of updated leading scorers. R.L. Turner. Matthew Stone leading the way with 10 points. Austin Castro with 9. 3 from Arnon Lahia. Troy Trejo's got 3. 2 from Caden Walker. 2 from Jaden Armijo. For your Highland Park Scots. Cannon Wyatt, 14. Charlton Bradford with 13. 8 from Zach Jackson. All coming in the second quarter. Chris Martinez Jr. with 8 of his own. 6 from Will Saunders. 8 from Cade Kaplan. 1 from Drew Fisher. 3 from Spencer Amundsen. We're going to take a quick break here, get us something to drink, maybe grab a hot dog from the concession stand. We'll be back in just a moment here at Game On Sports Network. And welcome back to Game On Sports Network. Another Highland Park basketball production where the Scots lead on senior night 61-29 over R.L. Turner. My name is Matthew Bryce. I have your play-by-play in your color. We want to give a big shout out to the gentlemen at the concession stands here at Highland Park High School, providing us with great snacks, great popcorn, and great Oreos. Particularly, I tend to inhale at least 2 every time I come. Cannon Wide lead the way here on senior night with 14 points, 13 from Charlton Bradford, 8 from Chris Martinez Jr., 6 from Will Saunders, 8 from Cade Kaplan. Spencer Robinson has 3. Zach Jackson has 8 of his own. Drew Fisher with 1. And to all the families that are watching here on senior night, we say thank you for tuning in. Particularly the Bradford family, particularly all the families, Don't want anyone to feel left out. Down in College Station, Big Brother Harrison watching, tuning in. John and Patricia Poster watching from Thousand Oaks, as is Mary from Brownsville. Grandma and Grandpa Wyatt watching from Denver. Pawpaw Bill from Denton. Gigi, Big Dad, and Uncle Mark supporting Cade Kaplan from their ranch in Mason, Texas. Beautiful Mason, Texas. If you have not been, I recommend you drive through there. It is breathtaking. Spencer Robinson, his grandparents watching from Chi-Town, Chicago. They're from Chicago, but they're watching from Arizona. His brother also, a Sun Devil, watching from Tempe. And from one Sun Devil to another, I say, forks up. Dee Dee and Wheels, watching from Hideaway, supporting Will Saunders. To all the other families, if I did not shout you out, send me a message on Instagram at Matthew on the mic, and I'll be sure and get you on the broadcast. The Martinez family in the building, as they always are. Zach Jackson, grandmother Janie watching from Flower Mound. Graham Goodwin, his family here. Dad Grady was a football captain in Highland Park,
2 points.
as he watches his son continue on with the tradition. And there's Cannon Wide with 2 more points as Highland Park lead up to 63-29 here in the third period. And 16 points from Cannonball. There's Conrad Noble crashing the boards. The Nobles in the building as well. Also another senior on this Highland Park squad. Conrad will be joining the lacrosse team here in the offseason. And I imagine that's where some of that toughness comes from. And the Scots going to slow it down as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. And Conrad Noble on the post, Matthew Stone right there staring him down. But the Scots, they're going to retain possession. Cade Kaplan, Conrad Noble, Will Saunders, Cannon White, and Chris Martinez Jr. Those are your 5 Scots on the floor. They say Noble was out of bounds as he had possession of it briefly. Turnover's going to go over to R.L. Turner. Scott student section, alive and well as they always are. Look at Matthew Stone. Matthew Stone, another 3-point shot and another and one on the 3-pointer. 13 points from the big man for R.L. Turner.
At the line, 1 shot.
And as we talked about earlier, Highland Park outgunning R.L. Turner simply, but the Lions, lots of heart from the young men in black and blue. 63-33, Highland Park leads. Conrad Noble with it, the nice spin move. Oh, can I get it to go? That would have been nice. Matthew Stone the rebound. And Noble with some good moves, some good footwork. You know the footwork comes from lacrosse. Matthew Stone, another corner 3, cannot get it to go. Out of bounds on R.L. Turner. And while this has been a blowout, it's been quite entertaining. Good, clean basketball from both teams. And that's all you want to see for the most part. As you tip your hat to both coaches. And Noble gets it over to Wyatt. He gets the screen. Noble was cutting to the basket. Matthew Stone with him, but Noble getting it anyway. And look at Conrad Noble finishing. His first two of the night. And the student section, they love it. It's Highland Park now leading 65-33. And the Lions with possession. Chris Martinez playing some good defense on Austin Castro, and Cannon Wyatt with the help, but they say Cannon Wyatt got a little bit too handsy with the help as they get him for a foul. It's the second foul on the Scots here in the third quarter. 4:20 and ticking here in the third quarter. And nice move to the basket and finish. Jaden Armijo for R.L. Turner. He's got 4. And 30 points, 65-35, the Highland Park lead as the Scots get it up the court. As they rotate offensively, setting up for a good shot. Cade Kaplan going to get it to Martinez. Martinez was going down the paint, but he's going to get it to Cannon Wyatt long range. Nothing doing. Look at Conrad Noble working hard. Cannonball running straight down the paint with the runner. He's got 2 more. 18 for Cannon Wyatt. And Cannon Wyatt almost had himself a steal. Chris Martinez with another steal. I think that's steal number 4 on the night. Cannon Wyatt, the runner, and 1. Count it. Let's go to the free throw line and let's get another one. 20 for Cannon Wyatt. As he looks to complete the 3-point play. And that one's good. He's got 21 on the night. And subbing in for R.L. Turner, that's Troy Trejo. He's going to take the place for Caden Walker. Walker going to have a seat. And Austin Castro gets it up the court. Getting it over to Lohia. Arnon Lohia, number 12. And they say Jaden Armijo. He walked. Spencer Amundsen. Charlton Bradford going to sub in. Cade Kaplan, Will Saunders, they're going to take a break. Coach for R.L. Turner, he gave Will Saunders some love as he went to the bench for a break. Gotta love good sportsmanship. Want to give a big shout out to Highland Park Scots manager Tyler Ting. He seems to be a fan favorite here. As you see some of the big heads over there in the student section. And Tyler Ting was introduced, but Charlton Bradford, he's going to get 14 and 15 points on a layup, and then Bradford's going to go to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play.
At the line for 1 shot.
And Bradford got 15 points for the Scots. Dad Steve, Mom Katrina in the building as they always are, supporting Highland Park basketball and Charlton as he knocks in 16 points at the free throw line. We were talking about Tyler Ting, the student manager for the Scots basketball team. As when he was introduced on senior night, there was a big roar from the crowd. And there's a steal. Cannon Wyatt coming up with it. Chris Martinez forcing it. Martinez going to pull the trigger. Martinez drains the 3.
3 points, number 13.
He's got 11. And we approach the 2-minute mark here in this third quarter. 76-35, the Scots lead. Matthew Stone, the mid-range.
2 points, number 33, Matthew Stone.
He's got 16 on the night to lead R.L. Turner. 76-37, the Scots lead. Look at Martinez cutting to the basket.
Cutting to the basket. Number 13, 2 points.
13 points from Martinez. Cannon Wyatt assisting. The Scots lead back up to 41. As we approach the 1 minute mark to go here in the third quarter, look at Matthew Stone.
3 points. Number 33.
19 points to lead R.L. Turner. And Stone said, hey, I know what the result is, but I'm going to keep balling. And I'm going to keep firing up these threes. Hand in the face, no hand in the face. He's on his game tonight. Scots leading 78-40. And Amundsen trying to get it to Cannon Wyatt, knocked out of bounds by Jaden Armijo. Caden Walker going to sub back in for R.L. Turner.
Into the game for the Scots. Number 21, Drew.
Troy Trejo going to take a break. Drew Fisher is going to sub back in for Highland Park. Conrad Noble going to take a seat on a much-earned break. Noble does a lot of things that does not show up on the stat sheet. And the Scots rotating around. Drew Fisher, top of the key. Did not pull the trigger. He gets it back to Bradford. He cuts to the basket. Drew Fisher gets that one to go.
Number 21.
He's got 3 points. Charlton Bradford assisting as we get below the 30-second mark here in the third period, and Highland Park leading 80-40. And there's what looked to be a three-pointer, but he puts it on the floor. That was Jaden Armijo. Throws it away, trying to get it to Trey McGregor. Graham Goodwin, Zach Jackson, the two juniors, they're going to sub in for Chris Martinez Jr. and Cannon Wyatt.
14, Zach Jackson.
And Jackson with it. Jackson, a good ball handler. We talked about the N1 mixtape earlier. And he's very impressive with the handles. He gets that one into Graham Goodwin. Graham Goodwin, his first 2 of the night. And that's how our third quarter is going to end, with Graham Goodwin laying up 2 points, Zach Jackson assisting. Highland Park 82, R.L. Turner 40. Updated leading scorers. First for R.L. Turner, Matthew Stone leading the way with 19 points. 9 from Austin Castro, 4 from Jaden Armijo, 3 from Troy Trejo, 3 from Arnon Lohia. Caden Walker with 2. For your Highland Park Scots, Cannon Wyatt 21, Charlton Bradford 16, 13 from Chris Martinez Jr., 8 from Cade Kaplan, 3 from Spencer Amundsen, 8 from Zach Jackson, 2 from Graham Goodwin, 3 from Drew Fisher, Spencer Amundsen with 3, Conrad Noble with 2, Will Saunders with 6. We go to the fourth quarter. Some good tunes played on the PA system. Kanye West off the Graduation album. Song titled Homecoming. Chris Martin from Coldplay also on the track. As we go to the fourth quarter, and you see Coach Peeler still locked in. You also get a good look at Anderson Hochter, the senior guard and captain. Lost him early in the season, but Coach Hochter, he's turned into Coach Hochter. And you see the student section screaming, "We want Ting." Tyler Ting is in uniform. We'll see if he gets some burn this evening. Fourth quarter starting with Charlton Bradford, Zach Jackson, Spencer Amundsen, Drew Fisher, and Graham Goodwin. Those are your 5 Scots on the floor. R.L. Turner starting with possession. Matthew Stone firing up another 3-0, doing Spencer Amundsen the rebound. And Spencer going to bring it up. Amundsen does a lot as a guard forward, hybrid. Can bring it up, can rebound, going to play defense. He's going to give you a good game on both ends of the court. Get it over to Bradford and back to Zach Jackson. And then to Graham Goodwin. Goodwin giving the screen. Amundsen calls it off, and Drew Fisher now with it. as he gets it over to Bradford. Scott said, let's work a little bit of clock. And Zach Jackson with it. R.L. Turner rotating on defense. Drew Fisher with it now. Fisher crashing to the paint. And he's going to draw the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Looks like Austin Castro of R.L. Turner went down. Looks like he's okay. Young man is up on his feet. And Fisher going to shoot two. And Fisher getting his way back to the free throw line once again. And the young man from the ATL gets his 4th point of the night. Moved from Atlanta over the summer with dad, mom, Julia, and Andy. And he gets both to go and 5 points. Sister Lydia here in the crowd as always, supporting little brother. Lydia, one of the better volleyball players in the area and probably the state of Texas. She's getting ready to go off to college herself here soon. The Lions looking to get themselves a good shot. And Lydia Fisher is going to UC San Diego to play volleyball. And they're going to get Drew for the foul that time. Jaden Armijo, he's going to shoot two for R.L. Turner. Arnon Lohia, he's at the scorer's table for R.L. Turner, looking to sub in. And Armijo firing up the first free throw. Cannot get that one to fall. Lohia is going to sub in for Trey McGregor. And one thing's for certain, Kobe Bryant, a heavy influence on the young men on both teams of this one. As we see players from both sides of this tonight, not just tonight, but throughout the season, wearing those Kobe low tops. A very comfortable shoe, and I do recommend it. And Charlton Bradford with it. Going to get it to Spencer Amundsen, the corner three. Amundsen, yes, indeed. 6 points for Spencer Amundsen. With that blue-collar effort that he always brings. 87-41, the Scots lead. Amundsen the rebound. He's going to slowly bring it up. And gets it across. Gets a screen from Fisher. And Graham Goodwin with it momentarily before getting it to Bradford and gives him a screen. And Fisher over to Jackson. And Jackson's going to get it back to Goodwin. Go right back to Amundsen. Amundsen over to Fisher. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the final quarter of play in this one. And Amundsen straight down the paint. The acrobatic shot cannot get it to go. They say Austin Castro was out of bounds. As he got possession of that one. And Zach Jackson going to throw it in to Graham Goodwin. And there's a three-point from Charlton Bradford. Can't get that one to go. He gets his own rebound, goes straight down the paint. Cannot get that one to go. And R.L. Turner with it. And ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Ting is on his way to the scorer's table. He's going to sub in. Jaden Armijo is going to go to the free throw line as they get Spencer Amundsen for a foul. And Tyler Ting, as soon as he got up, the crowd erupted. Ref says he can't sub in just yet. 4:53, that's where the clock stops here in the fourth quarter. As Ting gets ready to sub in. Free throw good from Jaden Armijo. Ting, he's in. Tyler Ting, the senior, obsessed with golf. He just started golfing. Loves beach vacations. much better at wake surfing than snowboarding. And he's bringing it up the court. And Tyler Ting crossing over. Gets the screen from Drew Fisher. Tyler Ting the three. Cannot get it to go. Graham Goodwin the rebound. Going to get it out to Zach Jackson. Excuse me. Was looking to get it out to Zach Jackson. But he's going to get it over to Ting. Ting, pull the trigger. Gets the screen from Fisher. Goes back. Behind the back. Cannot control. R.L. Turner with possession. Tyler Ting getting back on defense. Providing some good help. Drew Fisher forcing the steal, getting it to Zach Jackson. Jackson's going to drop it off the team. And Ting watching his back. Get it to Jackson. Jackson said, Ting, here you go. Do your thing, big fella. Tyler Ting, three-pointer, top of the key. Tyler Ting! Yes, sir!
Basket made by number 0, Tyler Ting.
Bringing that Scots lead to 90-43, and he pulls down a rebound. And Ting. Zach Jackson says, no, sir. You take it, Tyler. Behind the back. Pull it again. Yes, sir. Can't get that one to go. Drew Fisher to rebound. Working hard on that one. And Fisher was looking to dish it to Graham Goodwin. Goodwin stopped his feet. Possession back to R.L. Turner. Clock stoppage at 3:37. And we got a timeout on the floor from R.L. Turner. And everyone up there on the bench, on their feet, out to congratulate Tyler Ting on the job well done. It's going to be a full timeout from R.L. Turner. And Scott's huddle up, as does R.L. Turner. These last 3 minutes and 37 seconds go to tick off the clock. And Highland Park finding themselves back in the winner's column. Right here at Game On Sports Network, we say thank you to all who tuned in. Follow our business pages, Game On Sports Network. That is the handle on Instagram. Game On Sportsnet is the handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, as is Facebook. Also, Matthew on the Mic is my handle on Twitter. Excuse me, X, formerly known as Twitter. Matthew on the Mic, also my handle on Instagram. And if you're looking for me on Facebook, my name is Matthew Bryce. If you want to send a friend request, go for it. I do accept. You want to follow me on Instagram, I do follow back. Possession Highland Park. And I do follow back on X as well. Tyler Ting still in the game. I think he's going to finish off these last 3 minutes with Zach Jackson, Graham Goodwin, Drew Fisher, and Spencer Amundsen. Amundsen gets the screen, gets it over to Fisher. Scott's rotate. Ting with it, gets the screen. Being pressed by Caden Walker. And Ting picks up his dribble, gets it back to Jackson. Jackson talking to him. He's like, hey, man, I'm coming back to you. It's your night. Tyler Ting was looking to cut to the basket. Turnover. Here come the Lions. Austin Castro. Graham Goodwin told Austin Castro, welcome to the block party, Austin. Back to the Scots. Tyler Ting, three. Can't get that one to go. Spencer Robinson saves it, but picked up by Jaden Armijo. And there's Walker. Straight to the basket. Blocked by Drew Fisher. Fisher says, welcome to the block party, Caden. And the Scots back with it. And 2 minutes, 5 seconds and ticking here in the final quarter. And Ting draws the foul. Second team foul of the fourth quarter by R.L. Turner. Trey McGregor, he's going to sub in for Caden Walker for the Lions. 2:02, that's where the clock stops. Ting going to throw it in to Jackson. And back to Goodwin. Goodwin getting it back to Jackson. And Jackson with it. Jackson's had a great night off the bench. Efficient shooting, ball handling, and good defense. Tyler Ting with the rock picks it up. And that one knocked out of bounds by Jaden Armijo. Tyler Ting saw the open baseline. He was getting ready to go to the basket and lay it up. But good defense displayed by Jaden Armijo. Jackson to Ting. Ting with it. Corner three. Tyler Ting can't get that one to go. I was hoping he was going to hit that one. 1:26 to go in this one. Me personally, I know the game of basketball. I'm pretty sure I could coach it, but I cannot play it. So when I see someone who represents for myself, like the Water Boys, which I would be in the game of basketball, I'm extra excited. Graham Goodwin with block number 2. And here come the Scots. Zach Jackson with it. The lob to Drew Fisher. Oh, he can't flush it. Possession R.L. Turner and Austin Castro. The spin. Austin Castro finishes. He's got 11 points for the Lions. 90-45, Highland Park lead. And Spencer Robinson with it. Getting it back to Tyler. Tyler Ting the 3. Tyler Ting drain the 3.
3 points by number 0, Tyler Ting.
6 points for Tyler Ting, the senior manager. 93-45, Highland Park leading. As we have 20 seconds left in this one. There's the steal from Drew Fisher. Drew Fisher had a wide open dunk. He says, no, sir. Coach told him, don't do it. As the last 6 seconds tick off the clock. Highland Park victorious on senior night. Final score, Highland Park 93, R.L. Turner 45. Going down our list of leading scorers for R.L. Turner, Matthew Stone, he had 19. Austin Castro with 11. 6 from Jaden Armijo. 3 from Troy Trejo. Arnon Lohia with 3. Caden Walker with 2. And for your Highland Park Scots, Cannon Wyatt, he chipped in 21. 16 from Charlton Bradford. 13 from Chris Martinez Jr. 8 from Zach Jackson. 6, Will Saunders. Cade Kaplan had 8 on senior night. 2 from Cade Kaplan. Conrad Noble, Spencer Amundsen with 6. Will Saunders with 6 points himself. 2 from Graham Goodwin and 5 from Drew Fisher. Tyler Ting off the bench with a blazing hot 6 points. Big shout out to Tyler. Great job, young man, and great job to all the Scots as they get back in the winning column. They move to 17-9 overall, 7-1 on top of district play. District 12-5-8 is where they lead. We got a back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, Friday night, the Scots will be on the road at Frisco Wakeland. Another big district game, another one that they want, and another must-win. They're all must-win, as Frisco Lone Star has made things interesting, as has the Colony and Reedy. On behalf of Game On Sports, we say thank you for tuning in. For those of you who tuned in, whether you're in Denver, Denton, Mason, or somewhere around the world on the Mediterranean Sea on a yacht, that's going to be me one day, we say thank you for tuning in. Fred Garner, we say thank you. Ty, my man on the camera, thank you for all you do. My name is Matthew Bryce. On behalf of Game On Sports, we say God bless, and we say game on.